Oracle had high prices. Our stuff was free if you downloaded it and you weren't distributing it. It was basically an open source business model. They had an expensive direct sales force, et cetera. Almost every element of our strategy was the opposite of what Oracle was doing. And our business was inherently unattractive to Oracle. So it made for an interesting time that we could disrupt them. And we grew that business to about $100 million in revenue. Because what happened is the web kind of became a dominant architecture, and then suddenly the big guys were like, what? They didn't see it coming. But if you were a student, if you were learning to program in 2003, 2004, 2005, you're like, yeah, MySQL, it's fantastic. I never heard of Oracle, but I use this MySQL thing. But if you're some 50-year-old executive at Oracle, you'd be like, my what? I never heard of it. So it's an interesting change that happens. So a couple signs that, and this may not really be that applicable to you as a student. If you're in a company that is being disrupted, these are some signs to look for. That everything becomes all about the price. Some of the traditional playbooks that you try to run every year, they don't seem to work anymore. Revenues don't go up anymore. You keep trying things. You introduce new products and nobody's buying them. And then the most telling one is that an inferior solution starts eating away at your market. If you're Microsoft, and suddenly, like, people are using Google Docs. Wait, they're using the Google Docs spreadsheet instead of Excel? Has anyone used Excel? A few. Anyone use Google Docs spreadsheet? If you were to compare those two options, how would you conclude the functionality of one versus the other? Excel is better. And why would you say Excel is better? Excel has more features. Absolutely. So if you're a Microsoft executive and you look at this stuff, say, who the hell you'd be out of your mind to not use Excel. It has all the features. But costs money, yeah, it's expensive, it's complicated. And if you have Google, if you are not going to spend $400 on an Office software, compared to doing it on a calculator, Google Docs spreadsheet, like, it's okay. It's free. And how was Google Docs disruptive of Office? What could Google Docs do that Office couldn't do? Everyone could use it. Yeah, what else? I got to go with somebody else. Yep. It's in the cloud. It's in the cloud, which meant you could collaborate on it. Didn't have all the features. So what happened? A platform changed. Cloud. It meant you could collaborate, and it meant that the criteria by which people evaluated that solution was different. If you're the incumbent, you're an executive at Microsoft, you say, all the people I talk to, they love Excel. They never heard of Google Docs. You go to U of M, you talk to students, they say, Excel, that's like what my father uses. I don't want to use that one. That's the old version. Or I got the cloud version. I can use it anywhere. I can use it from my Chromebook, et cetera. So the sign of disruption is when you see a, quote, inferior solution start eating away your product. And then you really know you're in trouble when management is saying, like, we need a miracle. Like, we need somebody to acquire our company or whatever.